Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I found what I want and I know that we're on top, so I'm tapping and I'm ready to whoa. Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I catch you laughing and I'm ready to go. I found what I want and I know that we're on top, so I'm tapping and I'm ready to whoa. So I'm tapping and I'm ready to whoa.
What is up, guys? I'm Obad and you guys are watching Brawla. Now today we are going to be we're going to be talking about the brand new iOS 14 that is supposed to be coming out later this fall. First of all, before I do anything else, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. I will be doing more of these videos in the future, probably. I might not be the best at it, so can you comment down below like what I did wrong, because I'm not like those top YouTubers that can do this. So the first thing in iOS 14, obviously, it's been rumored for a very long time, and we finally get to see it, which is widgets. Widgets. We've been waiting for this for such a long time. So to get to the widgets page, you just edit home screen and you have all your widgets, and there's also Smart Stack. So if you just want to add two widgets together, you can. I made a lot, and obviously I have all of that. And also, this is also a widget, so yay. And also, another thing that Apple did was if you swipe all the way to the right, you have your app library. In my defense, I don't really consider this like the best way to organize your apps like this. I think you should do it in another way, but obviously you have all your apps that you want, and you have a list view of all your apps. Okay, you can have you still have your Siri suggestions up here, but you can still go to your app library, get your apps, the one that you need, the recently added ones, your suggestions, utilities, all of those. Now, please take into consideration that yes, you can get this. This is a developer beta, and it's not really released to the public yet. So don't do this on your main device. Like, this is not even my main device, so, like, don't do it. You might find bugs. I've already found two. If you can't tap and hold on this, swipe down, and then you can still do that. Or, for here, for instance, this one, every time I, like, swipe here, sometimes it would go black. So please take into consideration, if you are going to get iOS 14 Beta 1, then don't do it on your main device, or just wait until fall, because this is just for showcase purposes, and I might just even get rid of iOS 14 for now until fall comes around. Yeah, so you have all of your widgets here. One second. But these are just all Apple apps. I hope that in the future they do add more apps for widgets. And yeah. Now, something else that is strange in iOS 14 is the new Siri. Siri was, I guess, it's now different. Oh, jeez. It now shows a little icon down there. If you want, instead of taking up the whole entire screen, you just have that tiny little animation down there that will solve your problems. And a Siri is also 20 times smarter now. So, hey Siri, what's the weather?
Weather for where?
I can't tell you guys where I live. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. And yeah. Also, you have the new caller ID up here. Instead of taking up the whole same full page, you just have a tiny little notification up here, and you can swipe up if you don't want it or not. Let's test that real quick. I'll probably. You do have this color ID up here, and you can just swipe if you want to just. It's still in the background. It's still there. Instead of taking up the whole entire screen like this, you just have it up here, and yeah. Now, another thing in the new iOS 14 is you can swipe all the way, and you have your pages that you would like to hide, like this page over here. I just hid this page so I can keep it in the app library. And you can hide pages if you want to, but you can't hide all your pages. I don't know why you'd want to in the first place. I just keep 2 pages, and then the 3rd page is the app library. Instead of having a cluster or trying to keep folders, it's already in the app library. So that is another thing. So I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but in new iOS 14, it is now remove app instead of delete app. In iOS 13, they had it as delete app. So now it is remove app. Also, now you have a little minus thing, and because in iOS 13, it was a delete can. We do also have another minor change. You now have your home widget in Control Center. And you can simply just go to. Also have this, you can also just go to Control Center, turn it on or off if you want. Me personally, I don't use any home apps, so I would just turn it off. We also have 2 new controls in Control Center. That is speech recognition and sleep time. You could have these, disable them if you would like. Sound recognition, basically, if you have hearing aids or you have problems hearing as much, it will alert you on your phone. For instance, if there's water running, it will tell you there's water running. There's doorbell too. Also, to get out of Siri is now to get to settings now is much easier. If you were to go deep, let's say you went into accessibility or something, touch this, and I don't know, you could just simply go back, and now you don't have to just keep on pressing the back button. You could just haptic touch and then go all the way back to your settings. So for sleep mode, you go into your health, and then you can go to your sleep time. It tells you all about it and your sleep time. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Wow, you don't have any. Congratulations. I'm doing good. So one thing Apple did not talk about in WWDC was backtap. To get to backtap, all you have to do is just go to settings, accessibility, touch, and backtap. So for me, double tap for me is Siri and triple tap is screenshot. So if you do backtap, look, Siri came up, and I even have to press that or anything else. And then triple tap. It takes a screenshot for me instead of holding the 2 buttons up here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So instead of just keep on doing that over and over and over, you just have triple tap and then you're done. Or double tap. Now you can change it to anything you would like accessibility, app switcher, control center. You can go home, you can turn off your phone, mute, reachability, anything that you would really like. And you can also do shortcuts. So you could do a shortcut to open photos, and then you can just do that with just 2 taps instead of having to go all the way home and then you have to press camera and all of that. So yeah, you could do that. Now, if you would take a look, the camera has changed a lot. Now, one thing that I would still want, that I would love to have in iOS is if you were to double tap and then it would just switch, but it doesn't do that yet. So Apple, if you're watching this video, please go ahead and please do that. Like, just double tap and then you're able to switch, just like Android. But you have to press down there. That's me. I'm on my old phone. Hello. And now, if you were to go up, you're able to see if you want the flash on, live photo. You're able to change how big you want the picture to be. If you want it to be big or small or whatever. And you have a timer, and also you have your thingamajiggies. One thing I did notice that when I was watching videos a lot, if you are using your camera, it will show this tiny little green dot up there. And if you were using sound, it will show an orange little dot up there. I guess to tell you like what you're doing, if you're doing it. So if you're taking a photo or recording something, it will show that green dot. If you're voice recording something, like a podcast or something, it will be orange. Now, in your camera settings, back again, you could choose use volume up for burst, and then you get a burst, I guess. Yeah. Where is it? I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Oh, jeez. Found it again. Also, you have prioritize faster shooting for photos. That is correct. I speak English. It says intelligently adapt image quality when rapidly pressing the shutter. A lot of people are gonna like this new feature. It is mirror front camera, and basically it's not gonna flip the photo when you take a selfie like that. So going out of that, we now have accessibility features. One, the voiceover has now changed, and now you have more. And if we were to go into voiceover recognition, we have screen recognition. Wait, no, that's the incorrect thing. What am I doing? Oh, okay, that's that all wrong. If we were to also go down, we have sound recognition. This is what I was talking about up there. Sound recognition. And basically, you have it for fire, siren, smoke, cat, dog, appliances, water, baby crying, shelling. You have a lot of things here. It will just alert you. Maybe you have your AirPods in, you're dancing or something, and then it will just send you a little notification saying, "Oh, look, this is happening at this moment right now. You should go check it out." So if water's running, if you don't want your house to flood, it will alert you, "Hey, look, there's water running." So we also got some nice new features in iOS. Now you have pin conversations. If you want to pin your conversation, you just swipe left, and you can only have 9 conversations to pin. So like I have my group chats. It will, for your group chats, the person that talks the most or suggested will go up to the top up there. If you're in a FaceTime call and a person using sign language, the person will become bigger so everybody can see that. So Apple really knows what they're doing at this point. You have also you have inline replies. You can reply to a conversation. You can say hi. So nobody in this conversation has iOS 14, obviously, but I did test this to see if it would work, so yeah. Oh, no, what am I doing? Are you crazy? You also have mentions. So, mentions, you can just be like, hi. Instead of, if like, let's say somebody's talking about a situation, and the situation already ended, you can just mention that person and reply to them instead of having to still talk to the entire group chat. So you can go ahead and do that. But obviously nobody has iOS 14 in this group chat, so it's not really gonna do that. And this is my actually for this is my favorite. So yeah. If you do want to unpin your conversation, you could just press unpin over there, and it will unpin the conversation. Now the next thing is picture in picture. Okay. You do have picture in picture, so you need to be in a mode like this or a mode like this, and you just press that tiny little button up there. A lot of people are gonna like this feature for iOS because now you can do whatever you want and it's not in your way. You can still do anything that you'd like to do, still watch your video. You're also able to put it on any four corners and slide it over if you don't want to see it right now, but the audio will still play. As you can see, the audio can still play. It can go on any side. So if you do, obviously, I love this feature because I just came from Android like 6 months ago. And so now Apple is finally bringing it after like a decade. We all wanted this, and that is picture in picture. Now, unfortunately, this does not work in the YouTube application. You can't do it in YouTube. That's really sad. Like, a lot of people would love to use it in YouTube, but I did test it out. It does work in Netflix, does work in Disney Plus, things like that. It does not work in the YouTube app, so that is a really sad thing. Okay, another thing in iOS 14 is they didn't really get to talk about this as much, but in WWDC, they did mention that AirPod Pros and AirPods will be getting that all surround sound. Basically, like a movie theater, it's everywhere around you. So AirPods will be getting, AirPod Pros will be getting these. I don't know about AirPods. Also, when you want to connect to another device, let's say you open your MacBook or your computer, it will automatically connect and disconnect from your phone instead of you having to manually do it. And then if you close your MacBook or your computer, it goes back to your phone. Another thing is it will tell you like what your battery percentage is at on your AirPods, showing you, hey, your AirPods are like they're at like 2%. You need to charge your AirPods, just like AirPod Pros. Now the last thing that I can really talk about right now, because I'm running out of time, is the Translate app. So Apple did bring in a new Translate app. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is. It's in references and reading. If you want to have a conversation, say you have a friend or someone that you'd like to talk to in Spanish, hi, how are you? It will translate. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
And you can do the exact same if you want to. You can speak in Spanish just to get to English. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hello, how are you?
Just like that. And that is the Translate app. You also have your favorites and your recents. So if you do decide that you want to make it your favorite, you just slide right. And here it shows you all your recents. You can favorite it from here too, if you want. Now, Apple did not really give you a lot of choices, but I'm sure in the future they are going to put more languages so you can talk to more people. out there soon. Thank you guys for watching so much. And I will be doing more of these in the future, showing you bugs, things like that in the future for more iOS 14 things. Thank you guys for watching so much. It took me a while to do this, so make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. Comment down below what was your favorite part of the video, and for this particular video, tell me what I did wrong, because I know I did something wrong. I was talking too much, talking too low, talking too high, so tell me what I did wrong. Remind, I'm not a professional at this. I only have like 40 subscribers, so please do subscribe. I need more subscribers, and make sure to go check out my Instagram and my TikTok. I just hit 3.6 thousand followers on TikTok, so please go check out my socials. Make sure to go check out my channel too. I would love that, and goodbye.
Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I found what I want and I know that we're on top, so I'll dive in.